been stuck in a cycle of identical days, and each one has been indistinguishable from the next, like an artist from a con man. What?
You're so melodramatic. Well, keep going.
Every day was the same. Since I moved back from New York, this is what my days have been like. That is until
So, I brought her favorite sandwiches. Here's one for you, Mom.
Thank you.
And
we can't forget her favorite chai latte.
oh man, I haven't been to that place in ages. Thank you. Let's cheers to Aunt Alex. She was the best sister or mom and aunt anyone could ever ask for. I really miss her.
How you holding up, Ann?
I'm good, thanks.
This is Channel 950 News Alert.
And now let's go to San Quentin James outside of the Bruta Arte Gallery for an update on a special story we'll be covering tomorrow.
This week marks the one-year anniversary of the Bruta Arte heist, the most destructive art heist in modern history. The night ended with a fire, reducing the gallery to a charred, crumbled skeleton of its former glory. Tune in tomorrow for the whole story.
Now we are joined by to talk about the late start farmers have gotten in planting crops this year. That's right, farmers stayed their entire timeline.
Bonnie? How did you stop?
Remember death.
I thought that you were gonna kill me.
Never. Keep going. You guys got anything interesting going on today?
Nope.
Me neither. How about you, Gina?
Nope.
And how's that painting coming along?
What?
The painting that you're working on, how's it coming?
How do you know about that?
The painting? Because you got it up in your room with a sheet on it?
What the hell were you doing snooping around my room?
Relax, Maestro. We haven't seen the unfinished masterpiece. I just know it's a painting because you left all your art supplies all over the house.
And it'll be nice to see it when it's done.
No. I'm not showing it to either of you, so just mind your own business.
This week marks the one-year anniversary of the Bruta Arte heist here in New York City. The night began with theft, but ended in fire.
The show was entitled Feminism Through the Ages, and it was an exploration of feminism through the lens of a group that is publicly verboten from speaking on the subject. It was feminism through the ages from the male perspective. So of course the only work that was admitted to the show was art done by men, which stirred up a fair bit of controversy given the repressive state of the world at this time.
Stefan Putz's painting, The Power of Man, was the only artwork in the show that was stolen. The artist defended the piece as a visual representation of female violence, rape culture, and the powerful oppression of the patriarchy. A self-described feminist, Putz stated the piece was meant as an expression of solidarity with the feminist cause. And although one of the thieves, Bonnie Daniels, has been apprehended and is now serving a 2-year sentence, she refuses to reveal any information about her partner in crime or the whereabouts of the missing painting. We caught up with Stefan Putz to get his side of the story. How exactly did you feel when you heard that your painting was stolen?
Honestly, I felt victimized by this senseless act of violence and destruction. This is not a fascist country where we tell artists what they can and cannot paint. I mean, this country was built on the idea of freedom of speech, a freedom that someone attempted to steal from me that night. And I will not be silenced.
It's been exactly 1 year since the Bruta Arte heist here in New York City. Only one of the thieves has been caught, the painting still missing, and the gallery in shambles. In New York City, I'm San Quentin James.
Thank you for coming.
And that's where we are.
And what are you going to do now? Show it to me. It's time.
I can't.
You can't keep living your life this way.
This is Channel 950 News Alert. How schools are taking state money to beef up their security procedures. Plus, a Girl Scout leader is arrested, facing disturbing charges. First, we will once again head to New York City for an update from San Quentin James.
Acclaimed artist Stefan Putz has just announced that he'll be putting on his first show since the Bruta Arte heist.
Tonight, I will be exhibiting work for the first time in more than a year. The show will take place tonight at the Poubelle Gallery, where we will be unveiling a recreation of The Power of Man.
Unveiling this recreation was a controversial move by Putz, given that the painting was a point of contention for many in the arts community. But why were so many people vexed by this painting? We now turn to art critic Maribel Toledo for her thoughts.
Perhaps the most contemptible aspect of this painting is the appropriation it employs. The central female figure was painted from images of Alexander Vertov, the woman whose brutal assault and murder shook the city to its core, just months before the unveiling of feminism through the ages. I mean, just think about what it must have been like for her poor family to see that painting paraded in front of them and the entire city just months after her tragic death.
Stefan Putz and his painting, The Power of Man, have both supporters and adversaries. They've caused quite the controversy and have divided the arts community. All of this leaves me with one question. Will someone try to steal his painting again? In New York City, I'm San Quentin James.